Hey guys, what's up? Hope you can hear me well. Uh,
Hey
I'm
guys,
back
what's up?
again to streaming. It's actually
Hope you
around.
can hear me well.
Okay, so
Uh,
I can hear myself in
I'm
the
back
YouTube
again to streaming.
window right here.
It's actually
Hope
around.
you can hear
I
me
hope
well.
it's loud enough for you
Okay,
guys to
so
hear
I
me.
can hear myself in the
I'm back
YouTube
again to
I'm
streaming.
trying
Window
to.
right here. It's
I'm
actually
gonna set it.
around.
I'm gonna
I
set
hope
it up
it's loud enough
even.
for you guys to hear me.
I'm gonna set up my OBS even
I'm
louder
trying
than
to right here.
to receive
I'm
my
gonna set it.
audio
I'm gonna
uh,
set it up
louder.
loud enough for you guys to
Okay.
hear me. I'm gonna set up my OBS even
Okay.
louder to
I
receive my
haven't
audio
put enough. Okay.
I'm gonna set up my OBS
Background music
even
for this
louder
live stream, so I hope you guys
I
understand
haven't
me
put
right now.
enough
I deleted the
background music
existing
for this live stream,
background
so I
music
hope
I
you
have.
guys understand
Okay.
me right now. I
Wait a minute.
deleted the background music
Existing.
for
Okay, so maybe what happened right there is that you are hearing me talking back because I have my desktop audio turned on as well. So maybe I'm gonna turn it off right here like this. You can see my OBS options. I'm just learning it right now, but I hope you can guys still hear me well. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go back and read One Piece chapter. Maybe I left off around One Piece chapter 116, 1165, I guess, and 1166. I think that's 1166, if I'm not wrong. I'm gonna remember it once I start reading the manga again. So I guess I'm gonna start reading back to chapter 1167. I guess what happened in the last chapter I read was it was Shanks. So I'm really far off right now with the updated manga. It was Shanks revealed as again the brother of Shamrocks, and he went to Marajua, and he right there became an I think I forgot, but he became a knight, a knight for the celestial dragons. But I think he had the lower rank compared to his father and his twin brother Shamrocks. So, hmm, let me see. So I think I don't know where to read the manga, so I'm gonna type in here. Let's see. One Piece manga. I don't really have exact website to read it from. I'm just using the Reddit chapters, new chapters uploaded by the Reddit One Piece subreddit. So I just go right there when I was still reading it from update to update. I will go right there and read it from the links that the new chapters that the subreddit uploads. So I just type in here. So maybe it's the best way to look for the new chapters. And what I did is just type in the Google 1167, and it really first did uh suggested the Reddit right here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click it right here and hope that it's still in here. But no, it's that's just spoiler. So what I think I'm gonna do instead is go to the V's, because I think this website gives us the all of the One Piece chapters for free. That's what I think. So let me try this one. And I said I okay. Oh no. It says right here you have to join to read. Maybe I'm not yet signed in. Maybe you're just gonna have to sign in right here. Okay, so this takes a lot of time. So but maybe I'm just gonna use this one. Okay, this is my email by the way, and not really that important to you. Password. Okay. What I'm gonna do? I'm maybe gonna turn it off. Turn my window capture in my OBS for a while. I'm gonna type my password for my email. Okay, and oops, for a while. Hmm. Okay, okay, I have to sign up first. Maybe there's a way to sign up using email, username. I apologize, guys. This takes a lot of time to set up. Okay, I'm gonna use my email and set up a password. It asks me to input my birthday. I don't wanna input my birthday right here. They'll know that I am still super young. Okay, I'm not a robot. Okay, I'll have it remember me. Okay, I am now successfully a member of the V's. Okay, let me see. But okay, let me turn it off. Turn on my window so you guys can see where I'm at right now. So right here, it still don't won't show me the chapter 1167 where I think I left off reading the manga. So if I'm gonna click right here, I'll have to subscribe. So that really sucks. So I can't access the manga chapter 1167 for now. Maybe this one will let me access the new chapter or the last chapter I went into. Ooh, okay. It's redirecting me so something somewhere else. What is this? A bug or something? No way. No way I'm gonna click something like that. That's fishy. Let me go in here. This one. No. It keeps going to this fishy page. Oh, so okay. So okay. So this is the other thing that I do when I wanna read a manga chapter, because this one gives me more access to a lot of things because people just post anything right here, manga chapters. So what I'm going to do is type in the search bar 1167. Let me see. Let's see if this one will show. I typed in 1167 and yeah, this one gave me 1167. Oh, let's see. So this video or stream is gonna be really long since I'm gonna reread all the chapters I may are missed so far, and I'm not gonna talk much because this is gonna be a reading stream, so you'll have to read with me, and it's a good opportunity for you guys to get refreshed too from the last chapter that you read. Maybe you guys are updated. You are right now maybe on the chapter 1171. I'm not sure where is the current chapter right now, but this one, the Facebook post gave me 1171 as the latest chapter. Maybe I didn't put a manga typed in here. Okay, maybe by typing 116 manga will show me this one. It showed me this. Okay, it's still again a scan. It's just previews of the said chapter. Okay, so I can't access chapters right now. Okay, Reddit, help me, Reddit. Let me type right here 1167 because Reddit people on the Reddit just post all the available links for every chapters. Current chapter. This is just a spoiler. Okay. Hmm. What to do? What to do? Let's see. Don't they just post chapters so that people can access it? Because I really hate this right now. This just has three chapters available, three latest chapters available in their website. They don't have they don't oh, what I'm gonna do instead maybe is maybe just type in the Google manga websites. Hmm. Okay, we have here manga plus. Manga plus. So the manga plus, maybe let's us see One Piece, all the chapters. Cause, cause what if I decided to reread all the One Piece from chapter one? What if I decided to make a live video about that, and that's gonna take like a year to finish maybe, and that's nonstop. Okay, very good. Manga Plus, Manga Plus gave us all the chapters. Oh, not really. So you have to download the app in the in your phone. That sucks. Hmm. You have to download the apps in your maybe what I'm gonna do right now because the 1169 to 1171 is available online. So what I'm gonna do, since you all probably have already read the 1167 up to 1168, read it, the actual manga release. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read all the spoilers posted in the Reddit. So after that, after 1168, because 1168, 1169 upwards is available, I'm gonna read all the chapters actually. But for the chapter 1167 to 1168, I'm gonna just read spoilers. And there's a lot of things to talk about with spoilers because it says a lot already. I don't know if spoilers doesn't always result to the real to the real canon sequences in the manga, but it's accurate in some way. So what that's what I'm gonna do. So 1167 right here is titled Ida's son. Ida, I forgot who's Ida. But for the brief spoiler, it says Harold had a mission from the world government. So the af- this is this is all after the events in the God Valley, and right now it is all about the aftermath of the incident. So Harold lost his, I think, his best friend Rux in that incident. And Harold, as far as I remember seeing all the spoilers, I think Harold turned himself into a soldier of the world government. So he's working under Emo in this chapter. So Harold had a mission. I think that also happened in the last chapter. I think I also covered that one, but I just forgot things. So forget me. Okay, forget me, forgive me. Okay, Harold had a mission from the world government. He's now defeating pirates for them. He became known as the monster among the mist. So Harold is the really huge giant. I think he's so much bigger than your normal giant. So he can do like just one top single pirate ship. So no problem for him. He's defeating all the pirates, maybe the you know weaker pirates. He's just defeating everybody right now. He's a really good asset for the world government for Emo. And I don't know if Emo granted him some power, because I think without even Emo giving him some power, he's already powerful enough. He's, I think, Yonko level enough. So Herald become a God's blade for the world government. So again, God's blade are those people who are like the top. Okay, God's blades. Shanks was a member, as I said, and Shamrocks was a member, and I think this their strongest member ever is, you know, their father Garling. They are the strongest soldier of Emo, maybe just below one tier below, lower than the Gurusei. So Harold become a member, or like a real member. He enlisted himself maybe, or Emo got him into the position. So the world government sealed tattoo has three ranks. The lowest rank is the God's Blake, like Gunko. Oh, they have also levels as the member of the God's Blade. If you have three, if you have the lowest rank, God's Blake, like Gunko. Gunko is the lowest rank. He's, I think, really weak compared to the highest one, and not really underestimating Garling, but his performance in the God Valley incident is showed how weak he is compared to the top tier characters. But what happened to the God Valley? I didn't think God's blades are like super powerful, like a threat. Dragon told people how crazy strong they are, but the God Valley incident didn't really show that. And but right here, Harold become a member, so maybe this gives them some kind of a little bit of more power for them. So 15 years ago, Shanks is the one who freed Fisher Tiger. He melt he met Harold later on, and Shanks was covering patching his left eye. So Shanks received the the scar he has on his right eye in this incident, and he's the one who freed Fisher Tiger. So this is a great reveal. He's the one who freed Fisher Tiger. No one knows it until now, or you know, people are saying that it's maybe other people, but yeah, it's Shanks, and he met Harold. Both of them maybe have the same agenda why they're working under the world government right now, but Shanks for sure is not working for them loyally. I think he has some other, intention. Maybe just wanna learn from the inside so that he can attack from the inside. People are having this people fans are having this theory too that maybe Shanks and Garp is working together as a member of the Sword, maybe. So, you can really consider, it's not really a theory right now. You can really consider Garp as of the moment is an insider, an enemy of the world government working for them. You know, I forgot what you called it, but he's for sure he's for sure not uh, an ally of the world government, and I think Shanks is also working the same. But there are some theories that maybe they are working together, cause you know what happened with the God Valley. But Shanks was trying to gather information on Marigua, and Ida gets poisoned from someone in Easter's hometown. Loki takes revenge on that village and announces Ida is my only mother. So Ida is the mother of Loki. So he is Harold's wife. So full summary. Oh, we have the brief spoilers. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I thought I'm reading all the full spoilers already. That's the brief spoiler, but we have the full summary right here. But I think it's not okay to read this one since that's gonna take the video really long. But I know this is important as well. But the summary already took care of that for us. Hmm, let's see. This is just more of a detail, you know, all the conversations happening. But okay, I'm done. I guess with the 1167, nothing much happened right there. except for some important, you know, important scenes like or reveals like Shanks letting Fisher Tiger get freed from the world government's imprisonment. So we have another spoiler. Okay, so mhm. So 1167 spoilers have a detailed spoiler, but 1168 right here doesn't have it. So to make it fair, I'm gonna read the the spoilers, the brief spoilers too in 1168. So this will really be such a long video, like maybe more than an hour, because I have to read it all over again just to just to get back get back on One Piece, because I'm really off track right now. I'm super late on this one. I can't find the spoilers. Maybe I need to put spoilers in here. hmm So what's really the reason why I'm not uploading much of videos in my YouTube channel is because I got really so busy. I I told you that in my last video. I took care a lot of things like opening up a business, which is on the hardest point right now for the business ventures. It's on the lowest right now, but I can still find a way for that to work. And currently, it's weekend right here, but as if I haven't told you guys it yet, but I am now working. I'm in the Philippines, so I am living on a Western time zone, but currently my job is needing me to work on Easter time. So I am awake even if it's 2:49 late at night. Late at night. It's already 2:49 in the morning. Before I am supposedly asleep around this time, but since I am now working on an Eastern time, I have the free time right now to record since it's weekend. So that's enough explaining. I'm gonna look for the 1168 spoilers, and I can't find it. Let's see. This one. Mm-hmm. This one in the Reddit. Okay. Also, what I'm gonna do after this one, covering the my missed One Piece chapters, I'm gonna maybe try to read. No, no. I'm not gonna read the One Punch Man manga right now. It really sucks as of the moment, but I'm kind of updated with it. But not much is really happening in that manga. So what I'm gonna do after this one is I'm gonna do another live stream, but a different one for tonight or today. I'm gonna do a gaming. By the way, I'm not much of a gamer. I only play LAN games that is saved in my desktop, and the only game that I have right now is NBA, and it's not really updated NBA. It's only NBA 2K23. So I'm not much of a gamer. That's why I don't put updated games. But maybe right now, because I have a lot of time, and since I am considering to become a streamer on the YouTube, maybe I'm gonna do uh you know install and updated games right here, or maybe even try to play online games that are famous or on the trend right now. Maybe I'm gonna do that. I want to do that. I want to explore games because that got a lot of people in the fame. Like, I think I Show Speed was once a gamer before he became an internet, comedian. I think he was once a gamer. and he's a really exciting gamer for sure. If he got into the fame like how he is right now, maybe he's like that. That's why. Also one of my favorite when I'm working, I always listen to this guy, uh, Penguin Zero. I think he was also a gamer, and the most before Mr. Beast came into light, the most famous YouTuber PewDiePie was also a gamer. So I think gaming really got people into popularity and success, a lot of success. I don't know, I tried gaming, online gamings on mobile, but I don't really find it exciting. But I'm kind of addicted with the NBA 2K. I really like, but not online. I really like playing it. So maybe I have a potential for gaming. I'm kind of almost in my 30s, but gaming doesn't involve age. Anyway, I can't find One Piece chapter 1168 spoilers because I'm talking much. Okay, we have it. Elbap Snow. And Ida died on Snowy Day, so Ida, wife of Harald, died, and Haradin, his son, cried for her, and Loki suffered in silence while he was imprisoned. Loki got imprisoned by who? Oh, I just missed a lot. It's better to read it in the actual manga, but as I said, I can't access any of it. 14 years ago, Shanks was supposed to get deep the deep pact, but he didn't appear. Instead, they decided Harold will be promoted for deep sea pact and become a knight of God. Oh, so Shanks showed her his true colors. Didn't show to his pack, so they decided to give it to Harold. Harold gained more power and immortality. He was an immortal. Imo ordered Harold to create the Abyss Circle, and Alva afterwards Imo ordered him to create a giant army for the government. Hmm, that's interesting. Imo is dictator. Chapter ends with Loki and Jarl arriving to the castle. Oh, Jarl with Loki. So Jarl. Jarl, I forgot who this man is. But yeah, it's a short chapter. And I think Oda just wanna have a break. Okay, right now we're going to the exciting part. 1169. Ooh, I covered two chapters that quick already. I really like seeing things from images, so that's why I said this is exciting. Ooh, let's see. 14 years ago, Sun World Alba Gaban's house. What? Captain Roger had a son? Apparently so. That's what Garp told me. Who's Shank talking to right here? I'm amazed that he survived the Navy's search then. So, Shanks is talking to Gaban, an older version of Gaban. Shanks is still so young right here, maybe around, what, 20s? Or maybe around the same age as Luffy right now, 21. Luffy is around 21, I guess. So, this is after he disguised himself in the Holy Land, and if he's got Captain Roger's blood, then I guess he'll be the next generation's kings of the pirates. So you're not gonna consider yourself the new king of the pirate because you learned a lot from your sensei, right? So Shanks is really humble. Hey, it ain't a hereditary position, right, right, Gaban. But for sure, a lot of kids in the One Piece universe who are extremely powerful also have an extremely powerful lineage. Like, Luffy. Luffy is Garp's grandson. Luffy right now is already a Yonko at his very young age. and Garp was considered like maybe top two around his prime, top two strongest, behind only two Rocks, or maybe even stronger than Rocks. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And Shanks is a son of a really strong member of, maybe not that strong compared to Garp, but as a member, a son of a Holy Knight member. So you are supposedly should be strong. That's why Shanks right here saying that he's maybe gonna become the next king of the pirate. He's talking about uh Kid Ace. Ace was really super strong, guys. Uh, don't forget about that. Ace is the fire user, super strong. When you consider him, when you're on the perspective, when you're still a fan, when Haki was not yet introduced in the One Piece universe for us viewers, you know, Ace was like the top, the top, one of the top characters in the series for sure. Maybe behind only two. Around that time, the strongest characters introduced was like Enel, the Thunder user, Thunder Fruit user, really super strong. Like he's literally portrayed as a god on that around that time. And Ace arrived on the arc where Crocodile was the main villain. Three of them was like the strongest people around that time. After or when the generals what not was not yet introduced. The Ace was like one of the strongest before Blackbird killed him. So don't don't forget about that. Ace is really strong, but when Haki got involved in the series, I don't know why, but Ace was like 22 when he died. Ace didn't learn any Haki at all, even though he met Shanks. Okay, I think this is just personally. I think Haki is a retcon. Haki is a retcon. Ace was supposedly weaker. If you wanna kill Ace, at least you should have given him, uh, let him learn the Haki, because Ace has been on the pirate ship where Whitebird is the captain, and he usually meets Shanks, like he considers him like his older brother. Ace fights with a lot of Haki users for sure. If he arrived on Grand Line at a very young age, he was for sure a Haki user. And how did it came that he was not a Haki user at all? Maybe he was, maybe not, but for sure, the story around the time, he's not a Haki user. Like Blackbird just killed him easily, and he got punched through the for sure. This one, Akaino is a Haki user for sure. That time when he killed Ace, but if Ace is a Haki user around that time too, he should have been able to avoid that. Well, it's I don't know. I don't know really. Haki was introduced, or we got a sign that Haki was in there when in the Skypiea arc, you know, Iniro or Enel has been using Haki in that time too. But I don't know why Ace never learned it. Maybe he isn't capable of learning it. I don't know. I don't really know. But a lot of weaker weaker players like Smoker learned Haki, and Ace didn't. He's a son of the Pirate King. Anyway, let's move on. Hey, Ain. yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Fun and unpredictable. I agree. Meanwhile, the fateful scene. Oh no, Loki, I mean Prince Loki has returned at Albaf's. Is Harold still alive? Around this? Yeah, he's still alive. These are all giants, guys. These are all giants. So it's still the flashback of the Albaf arc. Why did he, Your Majesty? Okay, so Loki and Harold got into a fight. Okay. Why did I cut down my guard like that? Why did I cut down my guard like that? It was like my body moved on its own. Mm-hmm. Was it to fulfill Imu's orders? Okay, so Harold can't really control all his actions because of Imu. Was it to fulfill Imu's orders? To eliminate those who would stop me? Form an army of warriors. Okay. So Loki is really rebellious. I'm incapable of fighting back. Can those orders even alter my very thoughts? Mm-hmm. That's a dangerous thing to have for a really strong person or a giant to be controlled by some demon for the rest of my life. For as long as I continue to live, my presence will only make this country worse. My body is a blight upon its. So why did you accept that? Why did you accept Emo's control? It was a waste. It was all for nothing. 140 years of life down to drain. So he's 140-year-old. Oh, this is Ja Rule. This one is Ja Rule. My death cannot come soon enough. So he wanna get killed. He wanna die because he's being controlled by Emo. Oh, what is he doing? I refuse to let Albert be enslaved. What is he doing? I thought this is a really peaceful scene with just him taking down his son Loki because he's rebellious. But he's cutting down his people too. What are you doing, Your Majesty? Hey, pup, I'm okay. This is I'm sorry, guys. This is actually not Loki. Loki just got back, so he's beating all his people right here for some reason because Emo is controlling him. Emo said you should, create an army of giants, but he's just killing everybody right here. I don't know what's with Emo's mind right now. Ooh, let's see. My death cannot come soon enough. Uh huh. Loki is back. Loki is back. Hey, pup, I'm back. What's going on in here? But look at this. Harold, how can this be? I am truly an immortal. His men, the other giants, is attacking Harold too. But he's a giant. I can feel my body recovering. But he's an immortal right now? He's immortal? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. This is really gonna be so cruel. This in right here? Can you see my pointer? Oh no, you can't see my pointer. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Let me adjust my OBS. Ah, I'm sorry, guys. You can see my pointer. Hmm. Pointer. Oh, let's see, let's see. You can see where I'm pointing at right now because my cursor is not reflected on the screen, but I don't know where to turn it on. Okay, OBS pointer cursor missing disappears. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is what I do every time I forget about something technical, PC technical, computer technical. I have to research it all. Okay, people right here is answering the question. What is this? Why is this on the why is this in a Minecraft? Uh, mm-hmm. I know I turned it off manually, but I can show you guys. Okay, can you see my OBS? No. Okay. So I'm gonna do to video capture and properties. Ah, right here. I got it. I got it covered. I got it covered. Mm-hmm. Crossbar. Ooh. I'm on the video properties. I need to be on the window properties. This one. And then capture cursor and click OK. Window capture. Hey, hey, hey. Why is it missing? Okay, let me remove it first. Let me remove my window capture. Let me add another one. Window capture and capture cursor, capture audio. Uh-huh. I have the cursor captured. Why is it not showing in the OBS screen? Mm-hmm. Let me click OK. Click OK. Put the window at the back. And I don't like things not on the centered, but that's why I'm gonna put this one. Uh, Fit on the screen. That and cursor is still not showing. Okay. Not really much of a big problem. So, oh, it's showing right now. It's showing right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanna say thank God, but I don't believe in God. So, thank you. Okay, my cursor is showing right now, and this scene. I'm talking about this scene. Ooh, I'm talking about this specific shot right here. Guys, giants is all over him, stabbing him using spears, and this is gonna be a massacre. That pose is gonna result into this one. Yeah, just cutting everybody down in half with one swing. This is how powerful Harold is. I think individually those smaller giants are like already how I'm gonna put it, already 100,000 berries bounty. I don't 100 million bounties each. So to cut down every single one of them like that, Harold with the power of emo, I think is really Yonko level. Okay, so those guys are friends of Loki for sure. Those guys are friends of Loki for sure. That's why Loki is crying right here. Jarul, I think this is Jarul. I forgot who's Jarul really is, so let me search that one. Jarul. Mm-hmm. Jarul One Piece. Oh, okay, so I'm right. I forgot to his I forgot his face, but I have it in my mind. I just forgot it. So this is Jarul, the giant with a very long mustache, beard. So they are terribly shocked. So basically, Harold and Shanks doesn't have any idea about this. Shanks and Harold are like close friends, have signed the shallowest of the covenants with this great one in Marjua. Who's talking? Who's talking right here? Harold and I. Oh, Shanks is talking, but with this great one, so he haven't seen Emo yet. Shanks, even with just this shallow covenant, we can't resist as long as we're within that freak's range. What an odd power. Woo, so this is the reason why he got his arm cut off by that sea monster. This is the reason. This is uh I don't know, but I think this is just did Oda have it in his mind before he let the arms of Shanks get cut down? I don't know. That's a stretch. This is a really, really long time since then, and Oda just have that in his mind. Maybe this is just, a quick. Let's give some reason why did Shanks let his arms got cut down? Because I don't know. I'm not really sure about this one. Anyway, so once we were out of the Holy Land, we finally had the chance to talk openly. I knew it. You are from the red hair pirates. Harold was delighted about the deal he'd made to get Elbap added to the governments once he was in the Knights of God. But to do that, he has to sign the next level of covenant. Is that bad or something? Though the covenant the Holy Knights of God gain superhuman strength and underlying body, as well as the ability to generate an abyss, a means of traveling long distances. hmm So you're talking about being stronger if you are in the covenant with Emo, but your father, Garling, isn't strong at all. He isn't strong at all. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? The one in the silhouette right here. But in exchange, no matter where you are, you cannot defy the orders of the Great One, whose voice will reach you at any range. What are you talking about? You just said right here that it has some range. But right now you are saying any range? This is such a contradictory statement, Shanks. Is he so if he agrees the Covenant Herald will be forced to do what those people say. Knowing how greedy they are, I can't imagine they would keep their word and give him what they promised. I don't think Harold should join the huh? Strong Haki output right here. Are they sensing this one? Are they sensing the strong output of Haki? Is Shanks and are Shanks and Gaban in the Albap right now? Hang on a second, Dad. Woohoo. Loki blocked the sword from Harold. Loki, what am I supposed to react first? The fact you haven't died with all those wounds, or the fact that you're trying to kill me and the castle guards? Where's this monster's strength coming from? So you don't consider your father strong already to be able to, you know, show this kind of strength? Because this is just crazy for even for the strongest characters in the One Piece universe. People just doesn't have any random regeneration ability. No one has that except Emo. So this is really uh you know nature defying look for Loki. What happened to you, Harold? Come back to your senses. Guards to the royal chamber. Help stop the king. He's been taken by madness. They don't have any clue what did Harold do, like have a covenant with Emo. They doesn't have any idea about that. Are they fighting? Hurry, it must be that damn Loki. Save the king. So Loki is portrayed as if he is fighting his father with no reason at all. They don't have any idea what's really happening right here. Explain yourself, Harold. What happened? Chief Jerul, I've made a terrible mistake. Very soon, I truly will lose my mind. Listen closely, Loki. Do as I say. Ooh, okay, okay. Jarul right here is gonna be taken by Emo like how he took the mind of Rocks. Domi Reversi, that's what I'm talking about. Domi Reversi. He's gonna be going into the Domi Reversi mode, so no one can stop him right now. He's gonna kill all the people, like turn the all of the Elbap to ash if he got into that mode. I want you to tell the people, okay, for a while, guys, for a while. Let me turn off my video for a while, like this, and turn off my audio. So, mm-hmm, I think that's what's gonna happen. So he's saying something to Loki. I want you to tell the people of Elbap exactly what happened here. That I killed my own guards. That I used joining the world government as an excuse to do their dirty bidding. Ultimately, they lied to me. And look at me now. I'm about to hand over the people of Elbap to the government to be their slaves in battle. Emo is just a demon, an evil presence. I skipped a lot of chapters or skipped a lot of pages. But no problem. This isn't really a spoiler for you guys. You have seen this chapter like 100 times maybe already. Explain yourself, Harold. Chief Joe. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. What do you mean they tricked you? They never had any intention of honoring my request. Your Majesty, Chief Jeru feed the treasure of Albaf to Loki. What treasure? Mm-hmm. I'm really out of the. I really don't have any idea what's happening right now. What treasure is he talking about? I'm sure this is a fruit, a devil fruit, but I don't have any idea what's the actual devil fruit that is in there. That's why I'm reading it right now. That's why I'm reading it to, catch up. I said it to catch up on the One Piece manga to understand things a lot so that I can cover it again weekly. I hope that I can do that weekly again because right now I have more time than what I have before. I just switched work. By the way, guys, I just switched work from. Okay, enough sharing. Enough sharing. But to put it simply, I think I have more time to do this right now. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see. Elbap being enslaved by the government is the very antithesis of my dream that makes me the worst king in the history of Elbap. Elbap, you're not the worst. You just want something better for your people, but you got tricked, and that's your mistake. That's the only mistake that you make. You get tricked by trusting those who are in the government. You can trust them. But who are you to know that? I think you're not smart enough to know that. No people in this One Piece universe is like strategically shown to be like L from the Death Note or Light from the Death Note or Shikamaru, Minato, Orochimaru to not get tricked by tricksters. So you got tricked, that's your mistake. But for your what you want with your people, you just want them to get better. Everything for them, you just want them to get better, but you got tricked. That makes me the worst king. You're not the worst king. You are the maybe not really not the worst king. There are a lot of worse people than you in the One Piece universe. So you must kill me to take the throne, Loki. Tell the people what a fool of a king I was. Kill me and be a hero. Ooh, this is really tragic and sad, guys. For your son to kill you because you got tricked too. I can't imagine being in this same position as Harold right now. If I have a son, which I don't have yet, I don't have, and I'm not planning to have any son or daughter of any sort because I'm an anti-natalist. Just want to share that with you guys. But if I have a son and I got, you know, possessed by an evil presence and I'm going to kill a lot of people. If I have a son that can is the only one who can manage to kill me, will I tell him to kill me? Maybe that's really really strong, I don't think I can do that. Tell my son that, but If he's the only one who can do that, maybe, yeah. But that's a lot of burden to leave my son with. You know, I can't have my son have that burden all his life to kill his own father. Anyway, you'd really do all this for. Please, Loki, you're the only one who can do it. I said it. Loki is the only one capable of killing his father right now. Loki is the only person strong enough to do that. Harold and Loki maybe is around the same strength. Minus the power that Harold got from Emo. Maybe. So he got Domi Reversi. He just randomly attacking all the people right here. Backslashing them all over all around. These criminals are within the castle. Oh, your majesty is just killing everybody. Seal the front gate right away, your majesty. But I am Harold. I am now the vassal of the great one. No one shall escape to tell the tale of what happened here. Hurry, run. Ooh, look at this crazy image. He just stepped on his soldier right here. I will give this country over to Emo. Hurry, Loki. This is really a long chapter, but I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished. Hurry, Loki. What do I have to eat? Some devil fruit? Ooh, so he don't have any devil fruit eaten yet. So it's just purely all muscles right now. But Loki is strong enough to. Harald said it. Loki is strong enough to stop him this moment. But he doesn't have devil fruit yet. Don't you dare eat it, Loki. That fruit belongs to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you eat that fruit, it will be the end of the world, Harold. Do it, Loki. Make sure Harold doesn't get that fruit. This is not Harold, right? Around this time, this is not Harold. I'm telling you, Jarul, this is not Harold already. Oh, look at that. Look at the size of Jarul. How big he is. To make Harold look tiny, like how tiny he is right now. You gave me that blade years ago, Jarul. Now you can have it back. Is Jarul dead? Oh no, this is sad. This is sad. I just searched Jarul in the Google. So I got attached to him, really, because I searched him. I searched him in the Google. I saw his face, and I got attached to this man, to this giant. I got attached a lot already. That's why this makes it so sad that Harold just stabbed him in the head like that. Jarul is dead already. No way. No way. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'll eat the fruit and take Ragnar for myself. So he gave Ragnar to Harold. Okay, let me test it, guys. It's raining outside and it's really noisy outside. In my background right now, it's really noisy. But I hope you're not hearing that. I want you guys to all hear my voice, not the background raindrops noise in my place. But forget about that. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is great. This is great. Gaban and Shanks on the rescue right here. They they they're really on the Elbap. I didn't know that. It's Gaban. Jarul, what happened to you? The helmet saved my life. Okay. Whew. Jarul is still alive. I'm okay right now. I'm already okay. Please stop Harold. Don't let him go after Loki. Based on what you said, it looks like the worst case scenario has come to pass because mhm, Gaban saw what happened to Rax in the actual God Valley incident, so he's aware what's happening to Harold right here. Harold, look around you. Come to your senses. Oh, Shanks, this undying body is a wonderful thing. I feel superior to all other life. Damn it. Is there any way to break the control? But also Shanks is aware of all the things that's happening right here. He's aware of the power that Harold received from Emo, but he's still a baby when on the God willing incident he was still a baby. So I don't know if he witnessed an actual possessing happening of a Domi reversing. So I don't know if he's aware of the real danger that he's into right now. Is that the story relic of Elbap, the forbidden devil fruit? Okay, what is this devil fruit? Devil fruit. But all right, all right. Last last panel is showing Loki about to eat the fruit. Okay, okay. Good read, good read. So we're gonna move to 170. Actually, this is the second to the last chapter. So I'm not that I'm not that off track with One Piece manga because I'm only like 170, 169. I'm only 5 chapters delayed or late. So that chapter was a good read. A lot of things happened right there. So, oh yeah, Harald got attacked by his own sons, Ragnir. Got smacked. Bastard, hey, who threw this hammer at me? Oh, this is not Harald. It's actually it's actually Loki. Someone threw the hammer to him. Show yourself. I know they're in there, but I might as well get the devil fruit now. Okay. Someone is throwing this hammer to. Someone is smacking a hammer to Loki. A bigger hammer than what he's using right now. You gotta be kidding me. There's no way it's that heavy. Mm-hmm. He wanna lift it? Oof, what a waste of your time, Loki. That devil fruit is a national treasure. It has lain dormant for centuries, not because no one chose to eat it, but because no one could eat it. Ooh, no one could eat it. No one. By the way, guys, I know maybe that this devil fruit got already introduced to you all, like maybe when Luffy tried to elaborate Loki. Maybe I know they fought, but I haven't read that actual chapter. I didn't see Loki really fighting Luffy, so I don't know what is his power right now. I don't know what devil fruit he holds. So if you are wondering why I don't know the capabilities of this fruit, that's the reason. I haven't really read the actual chapter where Loki, used this one. But you can all forgive me for that. I am trying to become an updated fan right here. Not a single one of them was chosen, but I think it's better to read it from the start. And this one is the startest of them all. The actual day where Loki received this power. But I don't have any idea of it yet. Not a single one of them was chosen by Ragnir. But to this rank I know possess. Mm-hmm. Gaban. Gaban, show mercy to your friend right here. He suffers immense pain from his wounds, and the recovery effects drastically slowed down. Give him enough consecutive hits, and we can manage to knock him out of commission. This is this is experience talking right here. Gaban is one of the most experienced fighter around this time. He have seen enough. If these guys have any weaknesses against those of us who can infuse our attacks with the color of Supreme King. I know for sure the one who taught you this is the Pirate King. The Pirate King. And Pirate King learned it from the goat Garp, because Garp taught Roger that you need to coat your blade with the Supreme King Haki. So This one is experienced stalking, but it all came from the gold. Garp, you really dare make an enemy out of me? Wah, of course I do. I can't let you roam free on this state of madness. How do you know the weakness of the Knights of Gargaban? They came after us several times, trying to take you back, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm wrong. We know you have the child with your red hair. He must be the son of our commander. Hand the boy over. So this is not really they experience fighting these guys. This is not just Roger telling them what to do when they face with this kind of people. Now that you mention it, I seem to remember that Summers guy saying something like that. Just some fun memories of the distant past. I surprised to learn that there was a proper combat force in the Holy Land, though I assumed those celestial dragons were all chumps. Right, right. Those celestial dragons are weak. Even these Holy Knights dudes are weak compared to you. Strongest strongest of the pirates. Yeah, they hardly ever come down to our world. They really believe they're gods, but they're weak. They are really weak. I don't know why current pirates can just go around raid the whole Marijua and then kill every celestial dragons in there just to stop this madness. I don't know why they can't do that. Someone is trying to right now, my favorite character, Dragon, but I don't know why they can't just go raid all the Marijua. Maybe the biggest reason for that is the main source of their strength, Emo. So they just show how crazy powerful Emo is, because he's only a one man army for sure. He's only a one man threat, because all the other citizen holy knights are just really really weak. Emo is just super strong. He's the world. He's the world. He's the whole world. Seems like Loki our only hope. I want to save Harold somehow, Gaban, but you were the one who taught me about despair, what it means to become a knight of God. Seems like Loki our only hope. I keep telling you, get out of my way. Stupid hammer. So this one, no one is using this hammer. This is just the fruit, not letting Loki eat it. Does this mean you're supposed to be a guardian of the national treasure? How does a hammer move in its own? Yeah, how? I'm also asking the same question, Loki. What's your deal anyway? Just give it look at this one. Hammer versus hammer, and it just destroyed Loki's hammer. This is crazy. Ah, my hammer. Mm-hmm. What's this? Who's this cat? Or a rabbit? I don't know. Be gone. How do we end this fight? He's got a Supreme King Haki too. That's a first, guards. As I said, but maybe only Garp and Roger can do this. You just have to surpass the Supreme King Haki. This is just pretty basic thing. Supreme King Haki, even with the infused with the power of Emo, versus a Supreme King Haki, you just have to surpass that Supreme King Haki with Emo's powers, and you can defeat him already. That's just how easy it is. Basic. Anyway, not more of a technicality right there, but good enough. Mm-hmm. Was he stabbing too? Another guard. He's killing all of this guard, so you ate it. hmm Guards, find some way to hold Harold. So guards are holding Harold back. But Loki managed to eat it, and Harold's Domi Reverse is slowly getting at its peak. So yeah, mm, Loki managed to eat it, and wow, he became, what is this? A shadow? A shadow. I don't know whose shadow is this. I knew it. Loki, you possess the blood of the Supreme King. This is crazy panel right here. Loki versus Herald. Hey, you're back at your own senses now. For the moment, for the moment, don't be mistaken. Look around us. There is no undoing what I've already done. But you're being controlled. Not exactly. I suspect my very thoughts are being influenced by someone else. I'm beginning to think of myself as a god. I know that you will do any admirable job of pulling up to your wake. Make sure you get along with your brother. Harridan, just go. Just so you know, you're a scum of the earth. Scum of the earth. Forcing your son to end your own life, even the lowest excuse for a father won't do that. There's one other thing I forgot to say. Thank you for what you did for Ida. Burning down the brewer's village won't bring her back. But I'm grateful that you felt that way. Grateful you felt that way. Hurry now before hurry now before the control takes over again. How dare you force me to do this dirty work? I'll never forgive you for this. I love you too, son. Great smile. Great ending for Harold. This just this is just heartwarming, you know. This moment. Mm, swing of the hammer. It's just sad. All right. Okay, that's just sad. That's a good read. That's a good chapter for sure. 170. The end of Harold. Anyway, okay, this is a really great chapter. One of the best for sure. One of the best. One of the best. So sad, but great moments with Loki and Harold. Uh, his death is not in vain, but he made a huge mistake to trust Imu. But good decision to let his son kill you. It's not justified. Loki is now. I know Loki have that attitude, arrogant attitude with Luffy, but he's a great dude. He's a great dude for sure. It's just a great chapter. I can't say much to it, but let's move on to the next chapter. This is the last chapter that I'm gonna be covering in this live video. It's the last chapter, but this is good read so far. For me, for a person who haven't read this chapter yet, I know you guys, most of you guys probably have already read this one, but for the greatest fans right there, rereading chapters doesn't change anything at all. Anyway, I don't know how long this chapter 1171 got released. Let me see. I don't know if this is like the latest. This is 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Nope. Okay. I think the spoilers came out like 4 days ago or 8 days ago. Okay, maybe 8 days ago. So maybe this latest chapter got released like maybe 2 days ago or 4 days ago. So this new, but I'm glad that I'm covering it right here in this live video. I had a terrible vision playing as day of Harold venturing forth from this castle and laying waste to the world until it was nothing but ruins. It was shocking. Mm-hmm. Gaban, it's hard to imagine with the way his wounds healed themselves that there was actually a means to stop him. Does the treasure of Alba really have such a power, Jero? Not to that I have heard, but it chills me to spine it to think what might have happened had Loki not been here. Yep, really. Harold, I think Harold and Rax already fought. Rax is like the strongest of the strongest, even stronger than maybe Garp, except Emo himself. And Rax and Harold, I think, already fought, and they are at least, I think, evenly matched. And Harold got possessed by Domi Reversi. So Harold is already maybe around the same strength as Domi Reversi rocks. And one swing from Loki's hammer, Devil Fruit, ended him like that. So let me tell you this. Both Garp Prime and Roger Prime at Prime fought together to kill, like using all of their haki to stop Domi Reversi rocks. And they managed only to kill him, to defeat him, not even kill him, just defeat him. Because, Garling took the last strike, ending rocks. They only managed to bring him down, but not kill him. And Loki alone stopped his father, his super duper strong father. Maybe not as strong as Domer Berseraks, but really really strong. Stopped him with just one strike. So, how strong is Loki for now? I'm having chills right now. Shanks is super strong, right? Shanks is extremely strong, but he didn't stop Harold. Only Loki did. So Loki is like maybe the strongest. I don't know. I don't know. One strike using his hammer. I don't know if he's gonna do that to Emo himself or herself. I don't know how effective that is. It's just crazy. This is just a crazy reveal. So I understand what Jaru's talking to right here. It's just giving me chills how crazy strong Loki is. And I saw a lot of spoilers. Loki became a member of Luffy's Grand Fleet. Once I am the Knights of God, dawn will come to Albaf. Speak to your desire. Okay, so I am in my live studio and no one's really watching. But I hope you guys watch this, the post live streaming. I hope you guys watch this video. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Analytics. No viewers, right? No viewers. Bah, no, don't really care. This one, I'm just gonna read this and people will see this post live. Once I am in the Knights of God, dawn will come to Alba. Speak your desire and whatever it says, you shall have it. This Garling talking to this Garling talking to Harold. You've been so deprived, my poor son. I don't know, talking to Shanks. Those miserable peons are not people. Forget what happened in the lower world. Shanks. Hey Shanks. No, stop his arm. What? That's your bad habit again. Don't you dare regret your birth. But why did Harold have to die? I feel you, Shanks. I feel you. You're like the main character right now. It was too pure-hearted to have deserved that. If only it's not your fault. And you know what? This is what he gets. You still have a role to play, Shanks. I guarantee it. Everyone's life has meaning. But you have to keep a level head. Right. Right. One Piece is just so deep. It's a cruel joke. Okay. This is just sad. This panel is just sad. Loki is crying. This is just sad. For loving his country. It's like a Hokage. Like like the loyal one of the most loyal Hokage ever. Mm-hmm. He's a king for sure. There was an exceedingly rare ancient giant warrior. Mm-hmm. Given even a greater power and a mortal body that was nothing short of a monster. And those say it was killed by whom? What is in Elbaf? Yeah, Emo is also seeing this. He's also seeing how strong Loki is right now. We shall have it investigated. Heros Abyss in Elbaf remains intact enough. It will only be the death of more knights. Performing the covenants inflict a cost upon us me as well. Ooh. Harold chose to debase himself before humankind to connect his country to other lands and peoples. This made him an heretic. His are a tribe of warriors, whose every drop of blood calls out for battle. Carelessly incorporating them into the government will lead to internal collapse. An ancient giant king of Elbaf who agrees to a an ancient giant king of Elbaf who agrees to the covenant is a gift to Mu, the likes of which shall not be seen again. He was a king that Elbaf should have had, and see what came of it. History does not lie. Our kinds are incompatible. Never forget that Elbaf is the. Mhm. So, Elbaf is the. So, Joy Boy is probably a giant. This is just proving that. Loki, this news will lead to the great unrest in the kingdom. I'm going out to see Gramps. I'll take all the surviving guards with me. And what of Harold's wishes? Tell the people about Sally what happened here. I can tell them because if he tells the people that the real occurrence, people will see Harold like a crazy man. Don't speak of word that what happened here to anyone. You understand? Who they'll blame for it? How's that different than usual? You really see a future where I become a king and carry my old ideals, but there's other ways I can live it up. I can live up to him. I'll take the powers I have and go avenge my dad and his soldiers. No, no, right now, not right now. I know. Hold up, kid. Hold up. I know you're strong, but I don't think you're strong enough to. Okay, okay. Forget about that. Maybe he's strong enough to kill Emo. I don't know, but I think he needs to gather more soldiers. Still, Emo's power is Emo's real power is still unknown. How strong he is right now. So you're a really strong guy to maybe lost lose to Emo so early. Now you're talking nonsense, Loki. The world government is a colossal organization. Its attacks far beyond anything you can imagine. Right? Disaster, terrible misfortune, Auror's castle have been attacked, Your Majesty. So I sailed off right off the island. I'm sure that by the time you returned home, Jarudin, I've been fully transformed into Loki, the Father Slayer in the public's eye. Right? Correct. I certainly did enough to convince them I was capable of it. So this is a great reveal. Loki's really a good guy after all. Haridin, and him are actually friends for siblings. I'm not so far gone. I'd celebrate killing my own dad. I just didn't want everything he did to be undone because of what happened in the end. Or do you still think I should have told the country everything? It's all true, Jaredin. So this is the current time right now. Do you get it now? I didn't want to have all the dredges back up. I understand why Chief Jarul are good for your clemency and continue to protect you. In short, Father chose that over the manipulations of the world government. And ever since then, the government has been Elbap's enemy. How did they manipulate him like that? As a matter of fact, these newly arrived Holy Knights of God played a pivotal role in the Herald story, but Loki still doesn't know exactly what happened to Herald in the Holy Land. Okay, for a while. If you need more details, I can explain. That won't be necessary for now, Mr. Yeah, I don't need a reason to protect my homeland. Zoro, Sanji, Good to see those guys again. Clank. If we see eye to eye about anything, Loki, it's love for our father. Allow me to apologize for that, if nothing else. Now fight with me for Alvap's sake. Yeah, go. Way to go, Loki. Luffy. Now you can fight. Who's this? Who's this? Wait, guys. Give me a moment to process this. Loki get Loki get released from the handcuff, and someone attacked him from the top, from the sky. And this one, who is this? This is really big. Loki is right here. Look at Loki. Oh, wait, guys. You're not seeing my cursor again. Aha, not so important. Where did it come from? Is that the drawer? But those aren't real. Yeah, this is so big. Loki is a giant amongst giants. Like he's as big as that first giant we got introduced into. That super really big in the super big giant in the Moria's ship. And this one is making them look super tiny. This one's maybe as big as Zunisha. Where did it come from? Sounds like the perfect warm up. You go on ahead, I can keep fly up. What's going on there? Make it snappy, Harvardin. That's it. What's raging up above? There's a whole bunch of them. Sorry about that. Hey Loki, we think you were a real bastard who killed his own father. Who's talking? Red is amazing. I can move again. I'm free. Hey, sheep doctor, I appreciate your help, but I'm concerned about my son. Alright, then show off your power, Ragnir. Nice, gentle Sanji. Now I know you weren't going to stay here. What are you doing up here? What's this? Give me time to process all of this, right, guys? Ragnir, Toru. Someone is in Loki's shoulder. I know it's Luffy. It's Luffy. Alright. So this crazy huge monster is so big that he makes Loki super tiny. Hmm. What? We continue. This looks like Brook. But why is Luffy so shocked like that? Oh, he got turned into ice. The monster got turned into ice. How? Someone with the ice power. Someone with an ice power. Who's in your mind? I'm also having a lot of questions in my mind right now. What's happening in this chapter? So, next chapter will arrive on February 1, so there's a break coming. Alright, what's happening? Why did this monster turn into ice? I don't know. Luffy is super shocked. I know this is not a power of. Maybe this is part of Loki's power, but Luffy is being shocked like this and someone asking what? I don't know what's happening. I don't know who's this. If someone is in your mind, I know that, but too far off for him to arrive in this Albap town. I don't know. Anyway, this is a good chapters. Reading this one is really fun. um live for 1 hour and 30 minutes just to read all of this chapter. Not really read all of the chapter because I switched to reading the for 2 chapters I read only the spoilers, but other than that, I up to the latest one I read all the chapters, the actual chapters. So this is really a good review, and to catch up on manga like this is really awesome. Yeah, One Piece is really good. I don't know. I'm so excited for the next chapter. I don't know what's happening right here. Who's this person? Who's this power coming from? Maybe it's from Loki. I don't know. Maybe it's part of his power. I don't know. Or someone maybe is coming in here. I don't really know. Super excited for the next chapter. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this live video. Right now, unfortunately, no one is watching it live. Maybe because I only have 63 subscribers as of the moment. But I know that after this live video, some people will watch the post upload of this live because YouTube automatically post uploads live videos. I know some people will come back to it and read it. I'm just not sure if you're gonna continue it and watch it up until the end. But if you guys watch this video and you got to this point, thank you guys for rereading the One Piece manga with me, and I hope you subscribe and ring your notification bell so you guys can know that I don't upload much, but right now I think I can upload more often than not. So thank you guys for watching. I really love One Piece. I Before have any I didn't find it super interesting. Like, I thought One Piece is just all hype. It's really long. I watched the I watched the anime. It's really long. Took me a lot of time to watch the anime from episode 1, and I stopped watching the anime until I arrived at the Whole Cake Island, at the start of the Whole Cake Island, and right after that I stopped because it was pandemic when I watched it, and right after that I stopped watching it because it's really taking a lot of time. The pacing for the anime is really super slow, but it was a great watch for that whole pandemic time. So right after that I switched to reading the manga. I continued after the I continued reading it until, but I mostly forgot what exactly happened on the uh, most of the details. I forgot all of it, but I continued watching or reading the manga when Whole Cake Island up to the fight of Luffy and Kataruki. Then I moved on reading the manga up until they defeated Dragon. No, no, no. They defeated Kaido and Big Mom. And then I stopped. I actually skipped the whole, you know, uh, when they went to the Egghead Island. I forget the actual name, but I actually skipped that, only reading spoilers from Facebook post. So I skipped that and continued here in Albap arc, and I'm planning to read everything, every updates from now on. So thank you for watching. Again, subscribe and ring your notification bell. And thank you guys. See you on the next one. Have a good day.